Welcome to San Miguel TV. We are live. I'm here with Mr. Sat Turner. What's up, bro?
What's going on, San Miguel? Shout out San Miguel TV, man.
Coming through loud and clear, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah. What's going on, man? We talk about some.
Yeah.
You said what?
You saw my last video?
Yeah, we talking about that situation with the two girls and the father, man. That's messed up, man.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation. Crazy situation, bro. What's good, Brooklyn Outlaw? We got Brooklyn Outlaw in the chat. Another former Hebrew Israelite, former ICGJC member. Brooklyn Outlaw. Yeah, man. So yeah, this video, I'm gonna share my screen just so people could I want to kind of go into the comment section, bro. Like, I thought it was gonna be. There's a lot of Hebrew Israelites denying that this is actually even a real story. Like,
Yeah,
please do that, bro. Like, I knew that was gonna happen, but damn, like this video is getting a lot of. I see people sharing it on Facebook. I actually posted it on Facebook. I sent it to a few people too, but I don't know. It started circulating on Facebook a little bit because the title of it, I got Black Hebrew Israelites, teens, but let me get a few things straight that people were trying to figure out. So there is no evidence that this father and these girls were part of any Hebrew Israelite group. But what I will say is that according to the stepfather, who I found on Facebook and who you can see in the news reports, the stepfather was commenting all throughout these comments, trying to, set the record straight. Because this is just crazy ass comments, man. People talk about what was so extreme. What's so extreme about the Hebrew Israelites? Like, what you mean? What's so extreme? But here's the father. The father's Ron Anderson, and he's been commenting. I'm sorry, the stepfather, and he's been commenting all throughout these comments where people are denying that this is real. Some people are saying these people are crisis actors, bro. A grieving mother, and these two girls, teens. This is all fake, bro. This is all crisis acting and shit. Like, what is wrong with Hebrew Israelites, man? Like, what the hell is wrong with these cats, bro? Like,
so
just because something shows. Yeah, go ahead. My bad. There's a little delay.
No. So I'm saying, so that dude wasn't a part of no camp. No.
It doesn't seem like he was a part of any camp, but according to Ron Anderson, the stepfather of the girls, this guy was watching a channel called Rap the News. Yeah. RAP the News. And this crazy maniac on Rap the News, whoever this guy is that's the main teacher on there. Yo, this cat is insane, bro. He thinks the world is coming to an end. Brooklyn Outlaw says they don't know, they're ignorant about the cult. Yeah, man. I mean, the thing with this fanaticism and extremism is that, like, you become indoctrinated right over the internet, bro. Like, you don't even need to join a group. You just watch a video and like you just follow whatever. So
and then you got a Bible. You watching the video, you got a Bible. You know what I'm saying? Dumb,
that's it. That's all you need. But so that's the name of the of the channel. It's called Rap the News. Actually, let me show that real quick. This bullshit here. 96. I don't know what the hell this is about. And that's what I'm saying. This guy got 5.22K subscribers, man. This guy is insane, bro.
and that's why I'm saying, like we were saying earlier, that Hebrew Israelite shit ain't going nowhere, man.
And this guy's in the hospital right now. See, I commented on this video right here. Urgent, please help.
Okay.
Let me see if you can hear it.
This is an update part right
You see, this is the daughter talking here.
I am his oldest daughter. Right now, he needs donation, get home.
He needs donations. This guy claims that he's dealing with God, pretty much. He claims he's getting dreams from God that the end of the world is coming. Within 30 to 90 days, he said the end of the world is coming. This is what he's saying. This is why this makes people...
Where he says that by 30 to 90 days.
Damn, bro. I might do a video on this, but if you go through his channel, you go through his channel and go through the videos and just go through the latest videos. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You see, the time is nigh. I don't know which one it was that I clicked on. Damn, bro. But then he goes back on it at the end of the video and says that it might not happen in 30 to 90 days. Like, what? Like, bro, he was just saying in the beginning of the video, most of the video, he even plays like he's just basically saying how the world's gonna come to an end. He's been having dreams, and there's so many things happening in the world that it has to be coming to an end. Damn, let me see. We know we are the chosen ones. I think it's this one. Time to let go of this world. Let me see.
This is Rapper News. I woke up early in the morning. And God put this on my heart.
God put this on my heart. This cat be talking like
let go.
This cat be talking like he deals with God, bro. Like he's just straight dealing with God, and God's talking to him. But damn, I don't remember what video it is, man. I'll know it when I see it. Let me. You know what? I did record it on my phone, so let me see if I got it here. Let me see if I got it here.
Of ours made this video. My sister right here.
Well, this is him talking.
That's what I said to Rap the News.
Well, can you hear it?
And he said to me, this is what he said. He said, 30 to 90 days, give or take.
30 to 90 days, give or take. And I remember when.
So this is basically, damn, let me see if I can find that fucking
made this video. My sister, we back in our
let me ask you a question. How did the father found out? How did his stepfather found out about this YouTube page?
Well, he said that this is what they used to watch all the time. I don't know how he found out, but you know, if this is the stepfather, you know, but what you call it? You know, so he told me they watched Rap the News a lot. I didn't ask him how he found out, but you know, I'm sure they were probably posting videos or whatever. Facebook. I couldn't find any of their Facebook pages. Like I looked up Manuel Gill. That's the father that killed that. You know, that was pretty much that died. And then the girls were Adriana Gill and Mariella Gill. I was looking them up on Instagram. I was looking them up on Facebook. I couldn't find any of their stuff. I was looking up local Israelites in that Renton, Washington area, which is close to Tacoma and Seattle, Washington. It's like literally right in between Tacoma and Seattle, Washington, is where this little town is at. But I couldn't find anything like, you know, but it doesn't look like they were part of any camp. But what's really weird, is that even though they were watching this channel, which is pretty much talking about the end of days, like if you listen to everything, you look at even the titles of the video, too many apocalyptic events happening. You know, it's like the writing. This is like a doomsday cult. You know, the end of times type shit. And you know what that could do to a person. Start telling a person, "Oh, we're in the end of days." Like a person is doing crazy stuff. They're not going to think rationally. So I could definitely see I could definitely see what was going on in the mind of this cat, Manuel Gill, you know, who damn what the mother thinks that he did was starve him and his daughters to death. Fast, you know, they did extreme fasting because like you could fast in different ways. You could fast by not eating and just drinking water, and you'll still die. It takes longer, but you die in like 8 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
If they were all fasting at the same rate, the girls are younger, they would die first, and then the man would die. He died 5 days after they had already died, according to the news report. You know, what they already found. They're still waiting on the toxicology report, so that will let you know if they were malnutrition, if they were I forget the other word for.
Because the lady said in the video that the cat was being fed and shit. Like, what the hell? Like, what you even worry about the cat?
That's crazy. They're feeding the cat, but he won't even feed his daughters. Like that story is insane. But this is the channel that the stepfather told me that this dude was watching. But even though they believe like this was the end of times and all of that, damn, let me see if I can find it. But all right, well, let me just say this. Even though like they believe these are the end of times or whatever, this channel, Rap the News, you could see that in this video right here, this Rap the News video. Remember, the stepfather brought me to this today. This video says, "Fools will fold their hands and starve to death." This is the channel that the stepfather led me to, and this is the title of their video, which is actually it's a scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 5. But he kind of reinterpreted the end of it, starve to death. It doesn't really say that. It says like they consume their own flesh. Fools will fold their hands and consume their own flesh. So I don't know if that's talking about starvation. I guess you could interpret it that way. But the leader or the dude in the channel believes that you could eat abominations if you're starving. That you could eat the mouse, you could eat swine's flesh, you know, because he was debating this guy that he put up on it. He was trying to basically make fun of this cat or whatever, whoever this guy is, who says that you're not supposed to eat nothing that's abominable, even if you're starving to death. But this main guy right here, who the Manuel Gill dude was watching, said that you're not supposed to starve yourself to death. So I don't know why this dude, like, it took me not even 1 day to find this video. So I don't know why this dude would do something like that, unless he was mixing in another belief with this belief, you know. But you know, he believed he was a Hebrew Israelite, but you know, like, he was telling me that there's another belief where you know, these cats like in Hinduism or something, that you starve yourself to death or some shit, right?
Say it again. What you say?
You said that there's some type of belief system out there where people starve themselves to death.
Yeah, because we was talking about the how they did that, and I was like, you know, it's messed up because, you know what I'm saying, if he's that devout and serious, he should have did that and left them to live their life, because there's religions that do that, like in Hindu certain Hindu religions like Jainism, they have Hannah. It's not only in Jainism, but it's in Hindu religions, Salkahana, whereas you fast until you die. You know what I'm saying? Like, you burn all your karmas and shit and all that. You just fast until you're dead. You know what I'm saying? You don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just sit there and become you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm like, you know, that's something that he should have did, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's called Salkahana. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's a controversial thing because some people make that decision, you know what I'm saying, and certain like a lot of Indian people and shit, they make that decision and say, all right, I'm gonna fast until I die and shit, and they can't stop them, or they try to stop them, try to get the government involved, but you know, it's a religious practice. So I think that's the reason why, you know, when you was bringing up how she was saying why nobody's not like say her daughter's name, why BLM ain't part of this, and I was saying because it's a religious practice. It's probably some religious shit. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at like Hebrew Israelite, like we said, Hebrew Israelite ism ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. The belief that you talk about. But yeah, Hebrew Islam is definitely not. That's just not going anywhere, bro. And it ain't because of no damn prophecy or the Most High and none of that bullshit. It's because that shit is wrapped in entangled with the black community right now. Like you see more and more people getting into this.
And with that Bible, because the Bible ain't going nowhere. The Bible ain't going nowhere, and people still believe. You know what I'm saying? You got Pastor Darby before he died. Pastor Darby was bringing out how the real Jews are black and discern and all that, and a lot of Christian churches is up there. Like you got like Pastor Geno Jennings or whatever. He's up there. He's up there. You know, going against the white Jesus or whatever.
You were talking about Selekina was this is the belief in Jainism. I just want to read this real quick. I'm gonna start right here. It says, "It is the religious practice of voluntary fasting to death. By gradually reducing the intake of food and liquids, it is viewed in Jainism as the thinning of human passions and the body, and other means of destroying rebirth influencing karma. By withdrawing all physical and mental activities. It is not considered as a suicide by Jain scholars because it is not an act of passion, nor does it employ poisons or weapons." Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
So this dude, this guy right here, the guy Manuel Gill, according to the mother in the last video that I edited into the video, the mother is saying that the dude was trying to get right with God, and he was doing extreme fasting, and that even his job knew that he was doing that because that's why he couldn't. That's why he quit his job because he was doing crazy fasting. So he had to spend a lot of time doing that crazy fasting because he said he had to pretty much, get right with God. That's why when I read this, it says, "And another means of destroying rebirth influencing karma."
It's like what that part means.
Well, when you come into the Hebrew Israelite belief, it's like you're reborn, right? It's like to them, it's like you're reborn, and like in order to take care of your karma or anything that you did in the past, you got to do some fasting and shit. And that's probably, I mean, I don't know. That's you brought that up.
No, hold on. That part, the Salkahana part, when it says that part, it means during that fast, you're not doing nothing to influence nothing else. It's like you just sitting there. It's like you just a statue. Like they have certain people that have done that fast, certain like so-called masters and shit that, you know what I'm saying, and they've become literal statues. Like they statues. Then I don't know if they've covered it. How you think? How you call it again? You know when something gets hardened and all that and callous. You know what I mean?
I don't
know. And crystallized. You know what I'm saying? Like the body just be like because they fasted up all their bodies freaking damn. You know. Life, you know what I'm saying? They just die sitting there. So that's what that part means. They just sit there because if they were supposed to fast and be still out there doing stuff, they're influencing karma. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just supposed to be sitting there just dying. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But like I said, we want to do that shit.
When we went into Hebrew Israelite shit in the ICGJC, remember we used to fast. I went 2 days one time. I went 48 hours. Yeah, I mean, you could do it whenever. David told me it's just one day. It was mandatory.
Right.
The Day of Atonement was mandatory 1 day, unless you're like pregnant or you're like under 12 years old or something like that. But when we was in the cult, I was fasting on any day that I wanted to. And one day I went 48 hours and I was working. And I couldn't do it after that, bro. Like I was falling asleep. Like I was.
You had to go get a sandwich. Yo, you breaking up, bro?
How these people did it. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm probably breaking up to you, but
I
on that
channel, I hear you now, bro. I hear you.
On that channel, though, that last video you saw where on Rap the News, where the daughter was talking and doing a video saying that the father was in the hospital. Yo, I commented there. She.
Why does it sound like that? Like,
but yeah, this chick for that Rap the News channel, she disabled the comment section because I commented on it and I said that one of her viewers, or one of her father's viewers, had damn killed himself by starvation.
Yo, she don't know. They don't know about that shit.
I don't know if I'm breaking up, man. It looks like I'm not coming through. But
yeah, you are breaking up sometimes. Yeah, I can hear you. You know what I'm saying? But so you saying that they didn't know about that?
I think you breaking up. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just saying,
on that Rap the News channel, this chick disabled the whole comment section to that video.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, you hear me? I don't know about what.
Hold on.
They don't know about what.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, you breaking up.
What the hell, man? I wonder if this shit fucked up or some shit. If I gotta go back, I could see myself. Shit's crazy. Hello? Oh man. I wonder if I gotta do that same thing that he just did. Let me see if I gotta do that again.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay, so you were saying they didn't know about that. Who's they? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'm asking you. When you left that comment, they just found out when you told them. I'm trying to figure out how would they have even known?
Who is they? Who are you talking about?
The fucking people, the lady,
the girl on the channel.
But yeah. Rap the news. Yeah. Yeah, Rap the News.
Did they find out about what?
Like, did they? You think they just found out from you that somebody died from or like I'm saying, how I'm trying to figure out how would they find out if somebody died?
They're not a I mean, I'm sure that they don't even know.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I told them on the comment. I'm the one that mentioned it on the comments, so I'm sure they probably didn't even know.
That's what I'm saying. That shit's crazy because like they probably in different states and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, cause you watching that shit on the internet, you know what I mean? I didn't even know about that.
They don't know. They don't know everything that happens with everybody that watches. Yeah, I'm sure that these people don't know about everything that that watches their channel or whatever. But I'm the one that commented and I said that Yeah, I'm guessing they did because I told them one of the people that watches your channel thinks that the end of the world is coming based on for what y'all teaching, and they killed themselves. It looks like through extreme fasting, and then she commented and said that her father doesn't teach any extreme fasting. So I was like, okay, it doesn't look it, So I was like, okay, but you still teaching. Your father's still teaching that the end of the world is coming in 30 to 90 days. And yeah, so that's not good. What do you think people are going to do? They're not going to care about anything. They're going to quit their jobs. Like the same thing that was happening with the ICTJC in the year 2000.
That shit crazy, bro.
People quitting their jobs, taking out loans.
Taking out loans.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We keep breaking up, bro. This is crazy. I got a bad signal today.
You telling me you can't hear me? Oh, man.
I can hear you, but it's just I got a bad signal right now.
All right. If I'm live, check out how to play the Quilifov Baphomet game and the Lucifer Doctrine for Dummies Revised Edition. That's if I'm live.
Yeah, you live. I'm just I'm gonna cut my camera off. Maybe that'll help it. Let me see if I could do that for you. Nah, I think I could only mute you. But yo, you were saying that why you don't think? Yo.
Yeah, what happened?
I can still hear you, bro. Don't be humming.
No. What happened? What's up?
You saying that you think that this Hebrew Israelite shit ain't going nowhere?
Hey, bro, this Hebrew Israelite shit ain't going nowhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing all kind of people say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I'm the youth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a good thing or bad thing. All I'm saying is this shit ain't going nowhere because the Bible ain't going nowhere. Because Jesus ain't going nowhere. Because people. All I gotta say is erapublications.org.
Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is erapublications.org, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
At the end of the day, that's very sad. No, I'm saying at the end of the day, that's very sad that that them girls, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. If he did that shit on his own, you know what I'm saying? Fine. You should just let them live their life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just messed up, man. People on the internet, yo, the world's gonna die in 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Niggas is, and you know what I'm saying? And then what happened? The reason why they're doing that is because of the crime and all that. All the crime that's going on. So religious fanatics, they probably look at, the last days, there's gonna be murders and all kind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, to them, it's like, this is like confirmation of their beliefs. The more people that come in, and it's like, man, all them scriptures that talk about, I'm black or my skin is black and they were black. All that shit talks about blackness as if it's negative, bro. It talks about the blackness as if it's negative. Even in the Song of Solomon, it says, don't look upon me because I am black, which just means I am dark. And then it says, because the sun has looked upon me. You know, but then the other shit is like, Job is going through damn crazy ass diseases.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. First of all, Job was an Edomite. First of all, we gonna establish that. Second of all, freaking Judah mourneth. That whole yo, bro. That is a super spell, bro. And that verse has nothing to nigga. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the crowd used, bro. That have nothing to do with no damn skin color, bro. Am I wrong, or is there some other shit that I forgot that is talking about skin color?
Say that again.
Now I'm saying, is that talking about skin color? Jeremiah 14:2.
Yo, you coming through horrible. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Damn. No, I'm saying, I said,
you like
Jeremiah 14,
you know?
Damn. I said, is Jeremiah 14:2 talking about skin color?
No, I don't think so.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't make sense. It's not in context with what it's talking about.
Right.
You know, if you got like any other apps or any other applications or anything open, any screens on your phone, it'll probably mess up your connection. I don't know what's going on, but you
hold on, let me see if I can.
But
nah, I don't have. Only got this one joint, but I'm gonna go inside
language.
So I could.
This is in the.
Yeah, keep talking, bro.
So I was saying the Jeremiah 14:2 says, yeah, bro, you I think there's a delay. You keep cutting me off. But yeah, you can just come back on, bro. I'm gonna remove you real quick. All right. So there we go. So yeah, Jeremiah 14:2 is pretty much is not in context with any skin color. It says, the gates there, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. So when you read that whole scripture, where the hell does skin color have anything to do with mourning and crying and languishing? I think that the gates that is talking about, or the black that is talking about, is referring to the gates when it says they are black unto the ground, because it's following immediately after it says the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. Shit was getting burnt down. It was being taken over, and it was a famine. So the skin color don't have anything to do with that scripture there. They are black unto the ground or whatever. I don't understand that. What does that have to do with skin color at all? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking.
We don't.
It could be referring to the gate, or if it is referring to the Israelites, then it's talking about them mourning, being in a sad state, because blackness, color in the Bible represents different things. Blackness represents sadness. White represents purity. There's different colors that mean different things. Red represents evil, the devil. So there's different things that represent different things. So I don't know. That's my interpretation of Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Whatever, mourning, being in the sad state. They are black.
Right.
Not their skin. Yeah. So what up? You good?
No, I'm still here. Just keep talking for 1 second. I'm still here. I'm just coming in and out. Just 1 second.
All right.
Matter of fact, yeah, keep talking, bro.
Yeah, so I got Mega Darkness. Whoever teaches this Bible, they better understand that with that incident alone, blood is gonna be on that sex hand. Man, I mean, like I was saying earlier, that group, Rap the News, or that channel, you know, I don't even know if they're a group, but they definitely be asking for donations and shit. You know what I mean? They're asking for all types of damn money, even though they claim the Lord is dealing with them. Ain't the Lord dealing with you? Why are you asking people to help you? Or why is your leader in the hospital and shit? And the Lord's dealing with him, and he's supposed to be coming in 30 to 90 days and shit. Yo, if anybody wants to join, y'all, you know, y'all could join. Fly Guy Locks was good. You know, I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know why you asked a question, Fly Guy. What you say? I don't see nothing. But yeah. But yeah, y'all could come on if y'all want, man. I hope that y'all can hear me good now. We were having a little bit of issues in the beginning. But but yeah, you know, I mean, this comment section, man, if you look at that video,
yeah, I'm here, bro.
Go through that actually.
You can hear me?
Because these cats are crazy, man.
Yo, you can hear me, right? Yo,
yeah, I'm saying like the comment section in that video. I can hear you, bro.
I know. All right, cool. Y'all can hear.
You just like, it's just like a delay or something. I don't know. I'm on here though. But yeah, man, we talking about this last video I posted, bro. For the brother Fly Guy that's on here, man. I had him on last week. You know, there's a video I posted recently, and I want to go through it real quick. It's just, I hope this ain't slowing down my live, man, because I think that's probably what it is. When I start sharing my screen, this thing start going slow. But yeah, there's a video called Hebrew Israelite Teens and Father Found Dead. And you know, the comment section, man, just people denying it. Hebrew Israelites don't want to accept anything that makes you know, their group look bad, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you got people saying the daughters were not Israelites. Like, what are you talking about? The daughters had a black father. If you think you're Israelite because you're black, then they technically an Israelite just like you. And then you got this cat over here talking about how come they never say anything about Christians when they die or murder someone. That's the biggest cult there is. This cat's crazy, man. Like, their belief system doesn't have anything to do with any murders, you know, unless, I mean, when it does have to do with it, they'll mention it. Like with that whole Catholic Church thing, they did a whole Netflix documentary, a bunch of series, bunch of episodes on the Catholic Church, and they mentioned the damn belief because it was related to it. Dylan Roof's belief was related to the murder, the shooting. They did mention that. They did mention Nazism and all that crap. So when you're talking about a Hebrew Israelite, they don't always mention the belief system unless their belief is related to the murder or the deaths or whatever's going on. So in David Anderson's case, that's the Israelite that shot up the Jewish market in Jersey City. The belief had to be mentioned because it was related to what happened. He hated Jews. He hated Jewish people. So he shot up the market. Now, these people, their belief is related because that had to do with their death. They were getting to very extreme beliefs. And Hebrew Israelites are very extreme and radical compared to Christians. Most Hebrew Israelites are more radical and more extreme. So that's why you got to mention it, because they got a crazy ass belief and it just gets mentioned. Like, people be getting mad and shit. Yeah, man. Like Brooklyn Outlaw says, yo, everything makes them look bad, bro. It says, don't forget Brother Zion, who got 8 charges of sex trafficking. Who's that, Brother Zion? Oh, Zion. No, you spelled that wrong. It's Zayan. Yeah. Yeah, bro. He's done. You know,
Who's
like
that?
they didn't mention, that didn't even make the news. That's the brother from the ICGJC I made a video about that he got arrested for sex trafficking in Orlando.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, Bill. I'm sure niggas is wild.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy, bro.
Yeah, but hold on one second. But yeah, pretty much these comments over here, are crazy though, man. But like there was a that he killed his wife. They did not mention his belief at all. That was not even mentioned with Austin. So they don't always do that with Hebrew Israelites. There's many situations where the belief is not even if it's not related to the death. So even Antichrist, you ain't rebuttal of these incidents. Well, they said it's gonna bring and nothing at all. Still waiting. The Antichrist unit is done, bro. Like them cats been gone. But yeah, I don't know if I'm getting some connection issues or whatever. But I mean, I just want to go through some of these comments, man, because this shit is crazy.
Yeah, am I still
I don't
muted?
know what's wrong with these cats, man. Nah, you good. You good. I was just I could hear you like chewing and eating or some shit, bro. What the hell you doing? But you got crazy ass comments here, bro. I mean, somebody said, this is a crazy ass comment. It says, can't really blame a group of people for the deaths of the girls and father. Like, who blames, man? Like, what video did this cat see? It's like these cats don't even be watching the video. Then he says, trust me, Israelites have a social life. It's not the people others would deal with. It's unfortunate that there is no way.
Trust me, Israelites have a social life. What the hell you mean? Trust me, Israelites have a social life.
Yo, that's just. I don't know what this cat's talking about at all, bro. Like, and I said nobody blamed the entire group. That's what BHI do. That's what Black Hebrew Israelites do. They blame an entire race today for the past sins of their ancestors. Like, these cats don't even realize what they be saying, bro. Like, you blame all white people for what some white people did in the past, and yet you mad that somebody's blaming. Nobody even blamed any entire group. Like, where'd you get that idea from? And then he says there's no evidence. It's unfortunate that there is no evidence one way or another to show what happened. What do you mean it's unfortunate? I mean, they still wait on the toxicology report, first of all. And the mother had already said that they looked like they were underweight. And she even gave their weight. They were at 100 pounds and 105 pounds when they used to be normally 130 and 135 pounds. So they were like 30 pounds less than what they were before she saw him, because the father, was keeping them away from, was keeping the kids away from the mother. But I mean, some of these comments, bro, it's just, I'm like, I have to go through some of this, because even the stepfather started going saying that, this is not, saying, somebody, what the hell's wait? Everything that makes them look bad, like, oh, this is not real. They were saying the same shit about David Anderson.
Right.
They were saying the same shit about David Anderson, bro. Like, it's just crazy. How did the father have full custody of these girls in the first place? Like,
Yeah, that shit crazy, yo. I mean, I'm gonna keep it a bean. The girls, they could have just left. They could have. I think they were 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they should have been rebellious, but they believed into that shit too. You know what I'm saying? They believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they follow what they believe. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit, that's crazy, man. I think you got me on, so but yeah, check out
Are you
ERA.
on?
Yeah, I'm on. You can hear me, right?
Brooklyn Outlaw. What's good, brother?
Not much, man. I'm just
Yo,
listening to
you hear
y'all
me?
laughing and shit. Yeah. You hear me?
Is it breaking up a lot?
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. Is it breaking up a lot?
Okay. It's like from time to time it goes in and out. And it be straight, but then it goes back.
Man, that shit never happens. That sucks. But yeah, man. It says they're slowing the bandwidth down. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been live since last week, and last week it was fine. I don't know what happened. Most people get into these things without doing any research. But yeah, man. Yo, that you saw that video, right? With the teens and everything, bro. Like that shit's crazy. What do you think
Yeah.
about that, bro?
Yeah, shit is nuts, man. I don't know why they just, no disrespect, but grab something to eat before you fucking go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they was thinking.
I mean, I don't know either, bro. I mean, it's rare to really hear something like this from, I mean, Christians or Hebrew Israelites. I mean, like this has happened before with different religions. People starve themselves to death, and they think like this is a way to go out where it's not a suicide, and you go and just go to God or something. But like the stepfather said, they were following that Rap the News channel, and that Rap the News cat, he thinks that the world come to an end real soon. So, I mean, when you think the world's gonna come to an end, I mean, you're not gonna be thinking and doing anything logically. So, I mean, I don't know, man.
I guess, bro. I never thought about killing myself, though.
I mean, I don't know. I guess they thought, fasting, praying is going to bring them closer to God, and it's like, damn, now you really close to the God or whatever. Like now you're not even here. Yeah. But I mean, like the girls, like they were 16 and 17 years old. It's like they didn't even begin to live, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, that type of death is not considered suicide.
Yeah, I mean, to some people it's not, but I mean, just some of these comments. Somebody said, "Are you the next vocab?" Like, I'm not even a Christian, but because we don't like Hebrew Israelites and we post videos showing them in a bad light, it's like, oh snap, you remind me of vocab. These guys are crazy. But yeah, this is probably one of the dumbest comments right here. This person said, "Those young ladies are in pants, so it wasn't Hebrew Israelites." It's like she completely missed the part of the video where it shows them wearing pants, wearing skirts.
But all she has now,
right here, like
are photos.
You can see them wearing skirts.
Memories.
Right there, and I gave her the timestamp, and she's like, "I don't see it." I'm like, "It's right here."
All she has now.
They're wearing skirts. These are skirts. Can you see that? I mean, for anybody that can see, they clearly wearing skirts, right?
Yeah,
you
some people just
off the picture, right?
You can't even tell people, bro, because no matter what, they're gonna believe what they want. You know what I'm saying? Tazdagia died. He told Cass he's gonna take him to Jerusalem, and they still waiting on that shit.
Yo, them cats are crazy, man. Yo, Turner, I don't know if you're there, bro. I was trying to get your attention before you.
Yeah. Yo, you can hear me. I'm still here.
Yeah. So you see the picture, bro, right here? They're wearing skirts, right?
Yeah, they look like they don't. They might. I thought they were out of service when I seen that picture. It looked like they had like a church, right?
This was the last. This is I don't know if this is the church. They look like they're wearing roller skates, but
Oh, well, I can't see it. All right.
This is the last photo that the mother has of them, and somebody in the comment section says that because they're wearing pants, they can't be Israelites. And I was like, well, the ICGJC, they teach that they could wear pants, and I put the IUIC also because I thought that they taught that too, but I guess they don't. I don't know. But she came back real quick and said the IUIC doesn't teach that. But I'm like, okay, but I just mentioned the ICGJC, and she's just completely ignoring that. So just like, how does not wearing pants means that you're not a Hebrew Israelite? Like, and then that's false because they're wearing skirts here. She's talking about the other pictures that the mom was showing of older photos when they were probably not in the belief system like that yet. So like these Israelites are not smart people, bro. Like
all I'm
just
thinking
based
about
off some of these.
When she said that, all I'm thinking about is swine, my brother. Stupid ass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh
man.
My God. And then this dude right here says, "This is nothing but slander. However, it's also prophecy." This is the comment he left. And I'm like, yo, it's just a news story about crazy Israelites. There's plenty of y'all. And he says, just like the Christians who all commit suicide by poison. This is another thing they always do. They always want to bring up, well, what about Christians? That's a fallacy, man. That's called the tu quoque qui fallacy. That means, well, you too. You did it too, and they did it too. It's like, well, what does that still doesn't mean that these Israelites didn't do it. But then he's saying this is slander, but it's prophecy. How is it slander? Slander is fake. But then he said it's also prophecy. Like, what? I don't get it. But I guess he's talking about the news report is prophecy because it's slander. But then now you're bringing up damn Christians. So I was like, okay, well, let's not forget Hebrew Israelites like Peter Moses, right? Remember Peter Moses? He killed that boy because he thought the boy was gay or something.
Yeah.
And then Austin Smith in Phoenix, who I mentioned earlier, he killed his own wife and kids and injured his camp leader. And then David Anderson shot up the Jersey City market. Elijah Israel from Cincinnati was shooting at black women. And then Yahweh Ben Yahweh was putting hits out on his own people. And then you got the House of Judah in Kalamazoo beat a child to death and were beating other kids. And then here comes the stepfather says, when it's true, he says when it's true, it's not slander. And then this cat says, I mean, I don't even want to go through all this. I mean, these cats just making dumbass comments, man. And he said that that I said that all Hebrew Israelites are crazy. He said, what he said that at? He said, I simply replied to your comment. You mentioned that all Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Seminole Indians, Native Americans, which make up the 12 tribes, are crazy. Like, he's trying to say that I said all Hispanics, all blacks, all Native Americans are crazy, based off my comment where I said it's a news story about crazy Israelites. There's plenty of y'all. He said that I said all Hebrew Israelites, not even. He said that I said all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are crazy because I said this is a news story about some crazy Israelites, and there's plenty of y'all. It's like, yo, these Hebrew Israelites are retarded, bro. Like, I can't believe some of these comments.
They just don't want to take responsibility for their religion. cause they still they own individual self. Cause they just full of shit. All these Hebrew Israelite people is full of shit, man.
All of them.
I agree. But
Cause why would you even go on to say that? Like he fasted. Like what if somebody was supposed to try to fast 40 days like Jesus did and they die and shit? And well, I'm not a Christian. Don't come at me. You know, I mean, I'm not a Christian. Like, don't come at my beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And like, nigga, Jesus did that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If he wanted to do that shit, that's fine. But to bring his girls in that shit, man, like, come on, man. He should have did
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ fasted for like 40 days and 40 nights. But yeah, let's see here. Ephraim rises again. Then why not speak on the organized church garb? None of this biblical, them robes and big hats probably hide boys in there. Ephraim rises again. Oh, I think he commented on my joint. Let me see if I can find his comment. He had it done.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Ephraim rises. Ephraim. Yo, you want me to say it, bro? If Ephraim, that's a person that he just left that comment.
Yo.
The hell? You can hear
Hello?
me, Brooklyn. You can hear me, Brooklyn,
Yeah.
out loud, right?
Yeah.
Well, if Ephraim is listening, man, you probably a white man, bro.
Stupid.
You heard Ephraim rises again. You probably Esau. So you say Esau rise again. I need to look at it, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I need to get a good look at you. Nah, bro. Come over talking shit, bro. For real, man. What happened to San Miguel?
I don't know, man. Something going in and out all night.
Hold on, what he said? He said, what does it say? It says, that's why. Wait, that's what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that comment that San Miguel read. But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So
what's going on with Son? Keep on in and out. He's been doing that all night. There he goes right now. Can we hear him? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you guys. I'm gonna just stop my camera right now because I mean, what are they saying? They slowed down the bandwidth. I don't know, but yeah,
Hebrew Israelites gonna blame the white man on that shit too.
Yeah, I know.
And on Satan and on the devil and shit.
Yeah, Satan. That's right. Satan. He wins more than God.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Satan is always winning.
Here you go. He says, "Are you the next vocab?" And I said, "Are you saying that because we make videos exposing Hebrew Israelites?" And I said, "You found a pattern. Good job. Only thing is, I'm not a Christian." So that's where he's from. I know I've seen him in my comment section. And he says, "What was so extreme that they keep talking about? So extreme, bro. Hebrew Israelites are extreme as hell."
Ephraim rise again. You're an Edomite, bro.
Bro, and he probably thinks that they found Hebrew like stones and shit in Puerto Rico.
Ephraim rise again. Stop lying to yourself, bro. You're an Edomite. you know it. You know what I'm saying? You know you be reading them scriptures and you hear that black and you can't really feel the way you want to feel like the other brother. Come on, brother. I seen it with my own eyes.
You know you got straight hair.
Huh?
You know he got straight hair and shit.
Yeah, man. Yo, Esau rise again, man.
Yo, to be real with you, like it be like that for real. When you in there and you hearing black, and you a light skinned nigga, you like, yo, this shit ain't talking about me.
Yo, that's why I've been keeping it being. I ain't gonna front. Like later on, like I told San Miguel, like I was like later on, even though a person wouldn't be consider me like super light, but like I'll be feeling like, damn, I ain't really had to be no Hebrew Israelite for real, yo. You know what I'm saying? I could have been on some capitalist shit because you come from black people. I come from dark skinned people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? But You in the school, I know them Ephraimites be in the school, hearing them brothers seeing the Judites and Benjamites and Levites and shit. Like, come on, bro. This, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me tell you this one thing that I remember. There was a brother, he was doing the cameras and shit for Tazdavia. And he was from Fort Myers. He a light-skinned dude, but he's like, I think Benjamin or something, or thought it was Benjamin, whatever. So Tazdavia was like, yo, the Ephraimite brother on the camera over there. And he kept turning around looking behind him. And he's talking to him. He's talking to that brother because he think he's Ephraim, but he's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Tazdavia kept saying, he the Holy Spirit.
They call all Hispanics. This is what all Judites do. Any teacher, they call all Hispanics Ephraimites. It's like, what the hell, man? There's 10 tribes of Hispanics. Like the majority of the tribes are Hispanics anyways, or 8 tribes or whatever. If you want to take out Gad and Reuben. But yeah, this cat Ephraim is this cat, man. He said y'all are dumb. Y'all are dumb. And I said y'all, which means all 3 of y'all. I out, shalom, idiots. He said I out. Yo, this cat talks like a damn, he talks like a caveman.
That's cool. He can go. Nobody wanted him here anyway. So just leave. Nobody cares if you leave.
No, he just mad that he just mad because he an Edomite. That's all, man. You think we think that you're gonna leave just because we told you? He thinks that we think that he gonna leave just because he tell us that he gonna leave. I can't see that. You probably gonna stay. So you're an Edomite, bro. That's it, bro.
Oh, man. Come join the live, Ephraim. I want you to prove to me that you're from the tribe of Ephraim. Forget that you're.
Oh yeah, I'm Puerto Rican, so I want to hear this.
And you can't use none of them black scriptures.
And hold on. Let me. Hey, let me lay this out. Yeah. It's not racist. I have nothing. Puerto Ricans is my people. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm just saying. Like, let's stop this BS about this Ephraim BS. Me and San Miguel already went over this cake not turn stuff. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit makes sense. And the conquistadors already.
Cake not turn.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta take, because like we were talking about the other day, Juan, what's his name? Juan Domingo, the dude that got the I said it the other day.
Dominican in New York City.
Yeah, the first immigrant Dominican. He was a Dominican, bro. It's like, and he was of mixed ancestry. His mother was African something, and his father was Portuguese something. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Yeah, Juan Rodriguez way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But stop with that. You eat from niggas? Like nah, nigga. I didn't see it with my. Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it with my. He said you ain't Ephraim, bro.
This cat cannot prove that he's from the tribe of Ephraim. There's no way.
And like I said, look, I'm Puerto Rican. I want to see him prove it. I don't believe that shit. No, I'm saying I'm supposed to be Ephraim. Let's see if he could prove this to me.
Right. I mean, what they're gonna use? They're gonna use the lost tribes and promised lands. You know, they're gonna use the lost tribes and promised lands to say, well, some white man said that Ephraim is or the tribe of Joseph is on an island nearby. It's like, it doesn't say that's Puerto Rico. They don't even say that that's Puerto Rico. Even if that's true, which is not. There's no way to prove whatever the hell that book was saying. But how can you go in the scriptures and prove that you're Ephraimite?
Bro, there's no way, bro. For years I couldn't prove Puerto Ricans with Ephraim, bro.
He said you chopped and screwed. Fake malfunction. Is it a real malfunction or a fake malfunction? What the hell is this cat talking about? He don't know what the hell. It's a fake malfunction. We're in the Matrix or some shit, I guess. It's Satan trying to mess up my live stream so you can't get the truth. That's what
right, Satan.
Now I'm gonna just face the facts that he just mad because he an Edomite. That's all, man. He knows he an Edomite. You know he an Edomite.
You can tell, man.
I done seen it with my own eyes, bro. I done seen people. Remember I told you at the camp, hey, Ephraim rises again. Let me tell you a story. So what happened was the Ephraim, we was at a camp and we was handing out flyers, and this brother came to us. He was like, I know why you in it, talking to me. Then he talked to the other brother. He said, I know why he in it, talking, but he looked at this Ephraimite, Ephraim rise again, and he was like, why you in it, nigga? You an Edomite, bro.
Yo, nigga told me something similar like that one time.
What's that?
Now the same thing he's saying, they told me something similar to that.
Right.
It was like, yo, if he was telling me, I would believe it. If he was telling me, I believe it. But if you telling me, why I'ma believe it? Son, I got high.
Yeah. No, we don't want you to just stay, bro. We want you to join the live and talk to us. We want to know.
Come on, please,
why
please join the live, please.
Yeah, join the live.
Begging you, Mr. Knowledgeable, come on out. You got all the knowledge. Come show us.
Can I say this, San Miguel? Shout out Esau because he killed Nimrod. That's why he gave up his birthright to Jacob. Shout out Esau because he killed Nimrod and the two people that was with him. Esau get a bad rap. Esau get a bad rap, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. But this cat, he also left another dumb comment where he said, what was so extreme that they keep talking about? So extreme. And he put these laughing emojis. These are one of those idiots that have that nervous laughter that think that, you know, they're making some type of point or they don't know how to. It's like, what you talking about? What about the fasting that the mother, like, did you not watch the video where the mother was talking about extreme fasting? Like, I don't understand why you said what was so extreme when these people fucking died, and you know, and the news report is telling you. And Hebrew Israelites are an extreme belief. They teach hate openly. They teach that white people are going to slavery. That's extreme, bro. That's some crazy ass belief. Everything y'all teach is extreme.
Mm-hmm.
From the
retarded.
Yeah, retarded. Yeah, you said retarded. Yeah.
A woman got to sleep. A woman got to sleep with her husband's brother if that husband dies and haven't gave seed to that woman yet. That woman has to sleep with that damn dead dude's brother now.
Well, he said,
these Hebrew Israelites right here.
Who teaches extreme starvation? Them Israelite dudes do.
These
bro.
Hebrew Israelites, the ones in the story that you saw that you commented on. Like, what are you talking about? This is what they did according to the mother.
You see, that's why we know that y'all are ashamed of y'all belief, because in y'all Bible, the prophets was drinking piss and eating dung, and it says it in the Bible. And the messenger of the king went to them, and he was like telling the people, "Are you gonna be like the prophets that drink their piss and eat their dung?" So
right.
You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about how they teach an extreme in the Bible. Listen, in the Bible, didn't God tell a man to kill his son? Talking about extreme?
Exactly.
Right.
What are you talking about, man? Come on. Come on, man.
The stepfather right here says complete isolation from family. That's extreme right there. Never leaving the house, not going to school, and extreme fasting. So that's what the stepfather knew. This is inside information. Ephraim, you have no inside information about this story, and you want to assume it's not real, like these other Israelites, like your buddies. But yet you believe in some book that you can't verify if it's real at all. That was written how long ago? But that's real. But a news story right in front of your face where you see a mother grieving and a father-in-law or stepfather, and obviously there's dead bodies, man. You got family members all throughout Facebook. If you want to do real investigation, like I did, and found the mother on Facebook because her name is in the news report. And you can Google this news story on Facebook, and a bunch of people come up, family members come up with pictures with the sisters in there. I lived in Renton. I didn't let my kids out. You didn't let them go to school?
I lived in Henton. What? Who the hell? I lived in Henton. I didn't let Renton, my kids out.
That's where all of this happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I'll be keeping it being. Hebrew Israelites is a bunch of whacked out motherfuckers, man. For real, man. And I'm gonna keep it being. I know that. I know that because I was in it and I was whacked out, bro.
Yeah, man. Me too.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro.
I know that because growing up, you know, we was in the we all from the New York joint, right? Or you was in New York joint, right? Brooklyn Outlaw? Yeah.
No. I was in Orlando, but I did go to New York for like 2 years. I was in the church up there from like 2014 to 2016 after, because I moved back.
Yeah.
But I was here first.
Let me ask this guy though, like why didn't you let your kids out? I wonder, you know, just real quick. Let me see what he said. But yeah, Brooklyn Outlaw was in the Orlando congregation for most of the time. I met him when I came in there.
Oh yeah, so he definitely knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah.
He knows. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
he
niggas,
knows all that. He knows all the scriptures.
So niggas. So I know niggas is and I believed in that shit. I believed in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going front.
Yeah, I believed in that shit too, man. That shit is pathetic. I'm sorry I did.
You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm gonna say it like this: I'm sorry I did, because that shit makes you look at another black person like they worth something when a lot of black people ain't worth a goddamn nothing. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, being a Hebrew Israelite make you look at other black people like they might have a chance, or they special. Well, for real, you just looking at a carbonated meat pack and a carbonated bone bag. Them niggas ain't nothing. I know it sounds brutish and all that, but it's like some, you know what I'm saying? You can't, not all skin folk is kinfolk.
Yeah, they're looking at you like a dollar sign, man.
I mean, but this cat right here, Ephraim Rises again. I want to ask him, how come you didn't address the part where he didn't let the kids go to school? He isolated the kids from the mother. Like, you're not addressing everything that was extreme. So you're picking out, well, I didn't let my kids out. I lived in Renton. I didn't let my kids out. So I want to know why you're not addressing everything that the stepfather said, with extreme starvation, extreme fasting. I mean, like, you just want to single out, well, I didn't let my kids out. Well, why are you saying there's nothing extreme about what was said when you ignoring other things that was said? And I want to know why you didn't let your kids out. Like, who are you scared of?
What I want to know is why hasn't he come on the live? If he really want to talk, let's get on this live and let's talk.
He Edomite. He don't want to show his face. Or if we hear his voice, we gonna tell us we're Edomite.
Right. I mean, some of these cats got some sense.
This is a lady,
so they got some shame. But that one cat that I had on, that one cat that I had on not too long ago, he was completely out there, bro. Like, you could tell his mind wasn't right. So he came on my live.
Unless it's an Ephraimite test, then I respect you, sister. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
It might be a fine ass Ephraimite test.
I don't even know.
He said, I don't know
what's going on.
I didn't let my kids, LOL. You know what I'm saying? It might be a fine ass Ephraimite test. So, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't let my kids out, LOL. He said. Why? Are you scared that somebody's gonna shoot him up or something? Like, what's going on? Why you didn't let your kids out? You know?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something that was funny to me one day. This is what I thought about what I used to do in the cult. One time I was opening a can of tuna fish, son, and the lid came out and fell in the sink and covered the fucking hole for the sink. I was like, yo, Esau gotta pay for this shit. Why did I say that? Are you serious, son? Tuna fish? I'm like, Esau gotta pay. This is why Esau gotta die. I was saying that's why. Are you serious?
Yo, bro,
Everything in there is supposed to
you,
bother you, and the
want to hear
Edomites
something
did
real
it.
dumb? You want to hear something real dumb? You want to hear something real dumb? Seeing the flicker in the air, and after that, you get all bold and shit. Start saluting. You end up saluting a damn helicopter.
Wow.
I remember that shit. I thought we thought it was a chariot, a UFO, and we was
Yeah,
like,
that takes the cake,
shit.
bro. That takes the cake.
We was like, oh shit, yeah, y'all be shipping shop That was back. That was that was before Cashapp took over where they had the new. You know how they got the new salute Yahweh, but Abinah wa Yahweh some shit.
Yeah, Abinah Ba'Shem Yahweh Barakatah.
Yeah, back then it was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshab. So we was like,
right.
Yahshab yeah, call me Yahshab, call. And all of a sudden, this shit came closer and shit. It ended up being a helicopter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bunch of tinkities.
Yo, that's funny.
But even the doctrines, man, the teaching, that whole thing with white like wool, that means that his hair was woolly. Like, that's just crazy.
Does it mean that shit,
like,
bro? I mean, that's
about the doctrines.
that actually sounds like it might be right, but does it really mean that? You know what I'm saying? That sounds closer than what they say.
Yeah.
Man.
That's funny as shit.
But then they go to Daniel 7:9. They say, oh, if you've seen the Father, you've seen the Son. And then they say the Father's hair was like the pure wool. And it's like, okay, how was it like? Maybe in color, was it? It's like everything that they say, they talk about color. When it says it was like brass, it's talking about color. They just assume it's talking about color. So how come when it says like the pure wool, now all of a sudden you want to say it's talking about texture? When you say everything is talking about color when it says like the brass, right? When it says like burnished brass, how is that why is that not talking about texture? But when you go to the Daniel 7:9, his hair was like the pure wool. They just assume that it's talking about texture. You see, it's like the pure wool, but the word pure means white. That's a synonym for white. Purity represents white. So that's how his hair was like the pure wool.
You trying to explain that shit, man? Those bunch of idiots ain't gonna fucking understand that shit. They want to hear what they want to hear, and that's it.
Yo, you're gonna face the facts that a lot of Israelites is dumbasses, man. Dumbass, retarded motherfuckers, man. For real, man. A lot of niggas is high school dropouts. Yeah. Niggas can't read certain level. Niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm being funny, but I'm being serious.
Dude, there was a few like bro, there was a few people could not read. I used to grade tests in the Hebrew Academy, bro. The cats couldn't read or write, but there was a lot. There was a lot. There was one particular dude in Miami that I remember. Yo, he spoke English, Spanish, Creole, all of that. His Spanish was really good too.
Yeah, I know, son. I know what you're talking about.
Yo, that's Yasha Allah was his name. Yo, Yasha Allah could not read, bro, or write. I mean, his writing was horrible. His writing, he was a grown ass man. He used to work construction with Mexicans, so he learned Spanish. He learned Spanish because he used to work construction with Mexicans and shit. He spoke English, and yo, this dude, his literacy level had to be like 3rd grade, bro. It was horrible. And there's a lot of people like that in the church. Like when it came to being a reader, it's like you couldn't have certain cats read.
I was all jokes aside though, with
Brooklyn Outlaw was one. Rive the Bar, I think, was another good reader. But cats in Orlando.
That's funny.
That brother you was talking about, you know what I'm saying? He was a good dude, man. No matter, you know what I mean? He couldn't read and all that, but he was actually a real good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I ain't got nothing negative to say about him besides him still being there.
Oh, he's still on that shit? That's crazy, man. I know a lot.
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know back in the day there was man. I know back in the day.
I know he's still in.
That shit crazy.
I found him on Instagram, and yeah, he posted something. But yeah, is that there's people that are not that educated and they get caught up and tricked into this stuff, you know, and it just takes a few it takes time to really understand this and to see where they're wrong at and what's the misinterpretation that they
especially
doing with the scripture.
Listen, man. When you're young, you're from the hood. When you're young, you're from the hood, and somebody's telling you special and God loves you, that's quick to get you, bro.
Yeah.
You might not be too knowledgeable, but when you hear God loves you and you special and all that, that's right there the hook and sinker, bro. They got you.
Especially if you're not hearing it from your parents.
Exactly, yo. When nobody's telling you that you special, but you're hearing it from somebody telling you God say you special, they got you. Nobody could tell me different. No matter what I start seeing that looks crazy, I'm still special. God loves me. You know what I mean?
I be hearing the wildest nigga be talking about God. Yo, God. I'm like, you? Like, what God are you talking about? They just talking about God.
That's why he said this right here. But that's why he said this right here in the comments section earlier. He said, "Oh, you've been searching for salvation and mad it has not been given to you. Oh, poor baby." Like, you see, this makes him happy. He thinks he found something special, you know. And it's like, bro, and how did you receive salvation?
Yo, a lot of them.
Doesn't the Bible say that you have to endure until the end to receive salvation?
Right,
so how did you receive salvation? You know, how did you find salvation?
Niggas want to be black, man. I'm gonna say it, man. A lot of them Puerto Rican niggas want to be black, man.
This guy, man.
No, I want him to come on the stage, man. So you can get mad and shit. A lot of them Puerto Rican niggas, y'all want to be black, and then y'all want to run around with niggas and shit. I mean, I'm Jamaican, so I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all fucking, you know what I'm saying? So Esau rise again, man. Come on the stage, man.
Yeah, man. Bring your ass out. Stop talking behind your keyboard. Come on, man. Come on, gangster.
I always invite these cats on, man. I mean, there's few cats that want to come on. I mean, in that video that I did with the Hebrew Israelite last week or whatever, the Judite, this cat, you could tell like he just had like no self-awareness, so he don't even know that he's talking crazy. And on the comment section, on the very video's comment section, you had people saying, "Oh, you got some random person. Why don't you get a professional or something like that?" And I'm like, "Well, why don't you come on?" And I invited people that was complaining about that dude.
Wait, they
None
said
of them cats wanted to come on, bro. None of them cats wanted to come on. Yeah, bro.
They call that dude you had on your show random cat.
Yeah, it looked like he had an overzealous nigga that just learned the truth, or supposedly the truth yesterday.
Yo, that's funny, man. I tell you, a lot of Hebrew Israelite niggas is dumb, bro.
Dude wanted to come on my live.
Yo, you breaking up, San Miguel. Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Ephraim rise again. You need to come on this joint, man. Esau rise again, man. You probably your lineage probably go back to some damn Cartagena, man. Some conquistador, man. So just relax with all that Hebrew Israelite stuff, cause you probably a damn Edomite, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's if he's still listening, you know what I mean?
He listening. That kid want to be in the shadows like fucking Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Yo, where Miguel at, son?
I don't know, but yeah. All right, there you go.
He coming on.
There you go. I mean, I don't know, man. This thing is like all jacked up.
Yeah, Satan messing your thing up, man.
Satan all the time.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, man. I mean, people are saying that I guess YouTube lowered the bandwidth or something. I mean, I don't know.
That's cool.
I don't know if I can mess with
The
that
white
in the
man did it.
settings.
The white man did it.
Yeah, Esau
Yeah,
did it. Yeah, that's funny.
Ephraim Raz again did it.
Cool. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on in here? But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I can fix that because the bandwidth is just automatically set to 720. This is the quality of the stream we'll send to YouTube unless you have 1080p access on Facebook. Viewers can only watch in 720p. Okay. You and your guests need a solid internet connection for 1080p to work well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to next time I do this, I'm gonna have to move my shit to my room. I'll connect directly instead of the Wi-Fi joint. That's probably what it is.
But this is where you was at last week.
What happened?
So this is where you was at last
Yeah,
time. The son asked you about the Christmas tree in the back. Remember?
Yeah. This is the same spot. I don't know. I guess something got changed recently. It had to be.
The white man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to mess with this right now. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, I hope this is still coming through clear. I mean, I just pretty much I wanted to talk about, this whole Hebrew Israelite shit. This whole what you call it? The damn fasting.
Oh yeah.
And renting.
That's crazy.
I just think it's crazy.
Word up, son.
But it's going.
What questions you got, son?
I just feel like it's gonna get more crazier. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this shit. You're always gonna hear about something crazy that Hebrew Israelites are doing. There ain't gonna never be no shortage of crazy stories coming out of that community. As long as they believe the crazy shit that they believe in.
Nah, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change it, bro. Nah, let them do more. Nah, matter of fact, nah, chill. Cause I was about to make a joke, but this involved them girl. That's messed up, man. No. Cause I was gonna say, let them niggas, you know what I'm saying, keep wilding out. Cause that shit's funny. You know what I'm saying? It makes them look like clowns and stuff. Cause it makes them look like I want them to go to the extreme. But I'm like, damn, nah, don't involve your kid. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if y'all, if y'all Hebrew Israelites listening, just do that shit on your own, man. Stop involving other people in your shit. Yo, Hebrew Israelites the most corny ass religion, bro. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah. If you want to dress up like the Pirates of the Caribbean, then dress up like the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's you. But don't do it to your kids.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got that nigga. You got that nigga. What you call that? Rap the News. How you got 51,000 subscribers, bro? Like, who's listening to these people, man?
Yeah.
To be fasting and like that nigga sound like he drinks 40s all day, bro. Like that dude don't sound like nobody special to be tuned into listening to. You don't got no special graphics or nothing. Like you just what you talking about?
Yeah. I don't know, man. But I mean, I'll say this, Mega Darkman. I don't know if the Hebrew Israelite movement is on life support, man, because that shit is booming.
That shit booming. People just died from that shit just a while ago. What you mean is on life support?
They about to get some new converts because the people died, bro.
Oh man,
I'm serious, man. It sucks, but it's true.
Hebrew Israelite rap is popping.
What was it? What was it that Kanye said?
Yeah, that dude. He
was saying
the 12 tribes of Judah and all kind of craziness.
Yeah, on Drink Champs, he was talking that crazy shit.
Wow.
And Big Sean too. I'm telling you that they bugging with that shit, man.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, he was saying something about them too. So does Kodak Black too.
Yeah, niggas talking about fringes and shit. Niggas, I gotta wear my fringes, yo, and shit. So I
smoke my blunt.
Yeah, I want to see how far it's gonna go. If niggas, what's you know what I'm saying? It's prophecy, y'all.
I mean,
right.
if I start damn going back to this Hebrew Israelite shit, I'm a front like I'm a Hebrew Israelite again and shit just to get some subscribers. I got 7 people on right now. Dude,
tell him you
rises
Bun
again.
Miguel.
It's like, Bun Miguel. There you go. Bun Miguel TV. Yeah, just to subscribe. If I, because that's what guys do. That's what some of these cats do, man. They're like, damn, I could make money tricking Hebrew Israelites.
Yo, that's a good idea,
bro. They do, man.
We might as well open a church, bro.
Yo, I can do that shit. I was thinking about. Remember, I was thinking about that shit. Like yo, look, I can't really. I gotta change my voice up and all that. Get mad donations, bro.
And what we gotta do is like Tazadaki and them just point at each other and give each other ranks. You a bishop, you a chief priest, you a this.
Yeah. You apostle, huh?
But look at how like that dude on that channel Rap the News, like he never shows his face. So you could just do that. Just open up a channel, YouTube channel, change fuck with your voice. And just start teaching some new shit. Start saying that the world's coming to an end soon. And that China's about to destroy the world, go to war with the United States, Gog and Magog.
Prophecy.
Bro, that shit crazy, yeah. That shit crazy.
People, that's the doom. Those doomsday cults, bro. Doomsday cults are very popping. It gets people's attention. It creates urgency. That's one thing. That's one thing about a salesperson. They teach salesmen create urgency. That way, you get people's attention and people want to buy. Because if you create urgency, now people are like, oh damn, I gotta do this right now. That's what they teach people that make sales. You ever heard that? Create urgency.
Yeah,
that's what these cats do. That's why these doomsday cults are popular, because it creates urgency and then people feel there's a limited time. That's why they do that limited time offer. All of that shit. That's what that all represents. That's why them doomsday cults are popular. This is Hebrew Israelite shit too. Most of them cats talk about the world's coming to an end. Esau's the end of the world, and we in America. So that's it. Create urgency, baby.
Be like Tazampa one, bing, bang, boom.
Chill. That's crazy. Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it a beam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna create a whole new Israelite doctrine. I'm gonna take the 12.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it a beam. That's why I wrote the book, How to Play the Quillified Baphomet Game, and Loose for Dr. Johnny's revised edition on erapublications.org. Check it out. Worth watching, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that Hebrew Israelite shit ain't going nowhere, bro. And I know that this man shit that people don't know and shit. At the same time, capitalize off that shit. For real, man. Cause that Hebrew Israelite shit, if you out there and you make a Hebrew Israelite channel, make that shit. You know what I'm saying? Make that Hebrew Israelite channel, man, and make them get them donations, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you send us 20%.
Facts.
A lot of stupid people out yeah.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, there's a lot of stupid people out here, man.
You be seeing the fucking YouTube videos that Michelle Obama's a man, Rihanna's a man, everybody's a man, Serena Williams a man. You never seen them videos?
That's crazy.
Of course.
Yeah, as in Hebrew Israelite, everybody's a man, and then everybody's a woman. Like everybody in Hollywood that's a woman's a man, and everybody that's in Hollywood that's a man is a woman.
What the hell?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them videos is funny as hell, man. And it'd be some old Benjamite dude trying to convince you that Oprah is a man and shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's the type of shit that Hebrew Israelites be falling for, though. That's the same type of shit right there, because it just sounds like, oh yeah, that sounds right. You know, this world is evil, so let's just run with that. You know, and they don't need no proof.
Brett Favre is a Gadite because he's that good.
Yeah. Everybody that's Esau that does something good is a Gadite or a Judite. That's why when I was in school and I heard and I came into school Benjamite and all that, I didn't want to be no Benjamite, so I changed to Judah, man. Nobody said nothing to me. For real, man. That was when I first came in.
I should have did that too.
Yo, bro, Mad Brothers came in as other tribes. Gad, Benjamin, Levi, Zebulon, and after that they were like, "Nah, I'm Judah." You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want to be like Christ.
Yeah, man.
Hey, he the king, right? Might as well. Everybody be Judah. Like Kanye said, 12 tribes of Judah.
Yeah, 12 tribes of Judah. I be feeling like he too smart to say that. Like he knows that's not what it is. He ain't called the 12 tribes of Judah. For real, man.
Yeah, just like Rastas, depending on what month is your tribe, but yet your father is Judah, but you not because you're born in a different month. What the hell?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. My dad's Judah, but I'm Asher because I was born in this month. What the fuck?
Because the 12 tribes is a freaking damn zodiac and shit.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what else you want to talk about, son?
Yo, that Ephraim ain't saying that no more.
I don't think so.
Yo, San Miguel, what's going on?
What do you say?
Yeah, it was
breaking up.
Yeah, what's the topic?
You asking if he's on? No, that dude, I don't think he's on no more.
Nah, he said, what's the topic?
Oh, what's the topic? Well, we was talking about, that damn video with the teens that, we went from that to, I don't know, man. I wanted to see if anybody else got questions or whatever, but because this thing keep breaking up, man. It's not going to come out.
Nah, them cats, they want to talk behind a keyboard. They don't want to get on here. Niggas are scared. Put their belief inside.
Yeah.
Make them think. What the hell are you believing in, bro?
Man, this phone about to die
right.
too.
I mean, there was a story I wanted to talk about, bring out about it was about a dude out here in Florida where I'm at. Is a city called Davie, Florida. I forget where that's at, but this cat murdered some white woman. He went up in the crib to rob her first. And I guess the white woman woke up. This black dude.
Oh, I think that's the video you shared with.
I don't even know the real motive.
He killed a lady, and then they didn't want to lock him up because he was black.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, they didn't.
That's crazy, son.
He's black. You hear me? Yeah, I'm gonna play that real quick because I thought that was a crazy story. I've never heard anything like that, because people always say the opposite, that the system, you know, they that, and there's something different going on. Everything is upside down nowadays, you know. So
take a look.
We live in a different time. So I'm gonna share this real quick, just so we can watch it and maybe talk. Hope it don't go. That's why I haven't been wanting. All right, yeah, I'm gonna play this video real quick. Yeah, man, look at this. It's all blurry and shit. Fuck.
Speaking out about what was going through her mind moments before a high-profile murder case ended in a mistrial. 7 Nicole, it's a lot of reports.
Yo, it sounds like double play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you could hear it, and then you hear it again in the background.
Damn. Okay, hold on.
We just need to follow the law as they instructed us to do.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, a little better, but it's still doing that shit. Yeah, it sounds better, but it's still kind of doing it.
Okay, let me try one more time here.
I don't know if you saw the message, son. He getting on his other phone. You heard?
All right, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play this real quick. Try this again. Yeah, let me know if the sound is good.
Yeah.
Law as they instructed us to do, and not put our emotions into this. But one of the jurors charged with deciding the fate of accused murderer Dion.
It's good.
Better?
Yeah.
All right.
Rizilla says that's exactly what happened in the jury room. The trial ended this week with a hung jury, and the foreperson says 3 jurors were unwilling to convict Rizillas based.
Right at the part where it says it. So they were unwilling to convict this guy based on what? Let's hear that again.
Were unwilling to convict Rizillas based on his race. They said, I don't want to send a young black male to jail for the rest of their life or have them get the death sentence.
That's crazy.
Yo.
He's guilty. I know he did it. I know he did it, and he's guilty, but I don't want him to go to jail for it. What?
And then the evidence that supports that's against him is crazy. That his DNA was not only the woman's DNA that they found in the house, was also in the car that he was driving, and his DNA was in the house on the knife that he used to kill her. You know, like they found all of that. Yo, and this cat, they're gonna show yo, this cat damn ran away during one of the I guess the hearings. This cat had got away from the courthouse, bro. Like, this is in Davie, Florida. Let me see if it gets to that part.
Those could face either of those most severe penalties if he's convicted of killing Jill Sue. Prosecutors say Rizillas broke into the 59-year-old's Davie home, intending to commit burglary.
Doing that background shit again.
Found her inside, tied her up, and stabbed her 2 dozen times.
His
DNA found on the knife and inside the home.
He was arrested, charged with murder, and 2 years later escaped from the courthouse during a hearing.
Yo, you saw that? The dude escaped. Yo, that shit is hilarious. They said they found him like a week later. Hold on.
Investigators tracked him down nearly a week later.
What is happening out here? That dude got out, was chilling, was a free man for almost a week. Bro, like, this is a crazy story right here, because imagine if we reversed the races here and it was a white dude that killed a black woman. Yo, that right there, that alone that alone will get crazy attention. But then,
oh yeah, that'll be
if
all over the
jurors,
place.
and then imagine if jurors came out and said that they refuse to indict this guy because he's a white man. Like, come on, man. The world would go nuts, man. Like, this shit is crazy what's happening out here. Like, people that still talk about America's racist, the system is racist. It's like, bro, what time are you living in right now? Things are fucking changing and been changing for a long time. I've been seeing this happening. There's been little things like already popping, you know, little stuff that you hear over here and over there, things that are allowed people to say, you know, like I remember there was this one, what was this famous actress, bro? Like she's like, I don't even know her name. I forget her name, but she's known. Like people today know her. People from my generation don't know who the hell she is. But you know, this chick comes on the Oscars, and they interviewed her before the Oscars and asked her, "Who are you voting for, or who you want to win?" She came out and said, "I'm rooting for anybody that's black. I'm rooting for everybody that's black."
Right,
and
right,
it was
right.
just like, oh, kind of laughed it off. And then I started realizing, I'm like, hold on, man. If Tom Hanks came out and said, I'm rooting for everybody white, that shit won't have the same type of sound. It's like that was one of the first things that I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, you got
it's like what you were saying before. You could say black power, but as soon as you say white power, people gonna look kind of crazy at you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sat Turner, you had a lot of background noise. I just muted you just for that because I don't know. It sounded like you were moving boxes or some shit.
It sounded like you was moving,
my
son.
bad, bro.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna play this though. I'm gonna finish this right
My
here.
man's at U-Haul right now.
In late November,
But yeah, keep in mind that the evidence against this cat is overwhelming, and he tried to escape, and they got him. They got him back in the courthouse now. But check this out.
And after 6 days of deliberation, they had Brazillus guilty of manslaughter, or so it seemed. When it came time for the foreperson to confirm the verdict in open court, she couldn't do it.
I took a deep breath. I'm staring at the judge and at the clerk. And we're locking eyes, and I'm looking at each one of them. And they're just waiting for my verdict. Either yes, I agree, or no. And I just couldn't, and that's why I said no.
She said most of the jury was ready to convict Brazillus of
I just didn't agree, so I said no.
murder, but 3 refused.
That's crazy. It's like
He
if
did
she's
it,
the
bro.
one
He got all the
saying
evidence in the world. Got caught red-handed.
And what's crazy is that she's the one saying, you know, that, well, you have to look past feelings and you have to look at the law and objectivity and the evidence. And it's like, what? Like, that's exactly what you're not doing. You're in your feelings about this guy being black. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy what's happening. But yeah, I'm gonna play this. Keep playing this joint.
Because the defendant is black. They compromised on manslaughter, but she said she had a murder. But 3 refused because the defendant is black. They compromised on manslaughter, but she said she had a pit in her stomach and she changed her mind. Returning to the jury room, she said she was cursed out, even threatened.
You guys keep saying, young black man, I don't see race. I just see a human being. And, you know, one particular person said to me, hey, if you were outside this courtroom, you would have gotten smacked out in the street for this.
I knew.
But she's saying, I don't see race. I only see a human being. You're looking at race. Like, that's exactly what you're doing. You're looking at race and saying, I can't convict him because he's black. Like, this
Didn't
is
she
crazy.
just say, because he's black? What are you talking about? You don't see race, you idiot.
That's crazy.
Right.
I can't believe that's really happening.
There's the world we live in, man.
the jury will hear their job.
biases, put racial aside, just follow the
San Miguel, they tell you to mute your microphone when you play the videos. You heard? You hear me? Hello, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. You hear me?
Yes. People were saying for you to mute your
Yes, sir.
microphone when you play the videos. You got it?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I had muted it that at the end there, so I got it. That's what I'll do next time. But yeah, that's just a story I wanted to go over. I mean, there's a lot of stories like that. There's another story. I forget what university this is, where a black woman fired a white woman because of her race, bro. Straight up because of her race, and the white woman is trying to sue, you know, because she was discriminated against. You know, like, this is backwards, bro. This is like, what's happening right now? I forget where that story is at. I mean, I'm gonna find it real quick, but I mean, it's like there's a saying out there it says the pendulum swings. So like, you push hard in one direction, and the pendulum will swing really hard in the other direction, and then eventually, you know, the pendulum will swing slowly and get back down to the middle, pretty much. You know, I don't know if y'all ever heard that pendulum swings joint, but that's pretty much what I think is going on, man. The pendulum is swinging right now.
It says that in the Hermetic, the law of correspondence or the law of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? The pendulum swing to one direction, go the other direction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's exactly what I think is going on, man. I mean, shit, man. Here it is. It's a there's a lawsuit against OSU. This woman said, "I despise white people." Let me see. OSU, I despise white people. Yeah, this is the lawsuit I wanted to get into here. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I don't think there's a video about this, but it's definitely let me see.
Yo, that's why I know. That's why I know if it could happen the other way around.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want Esau to be in chains and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so what's gonna be the monetary system? Like what's the order? You know how you have, like, we were talking about communism, capitalism, Marxism. In Islam, you have like the Sharia laws or whatever. What is the government?
Yeah.
Like, what's the government gonna be like? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is everyday life in Israel? Is there chill time? We gonna be chilling? Like, what's the hell gonna be going on?
I like what man
is only paying 20% of Tazadaji.
Yo, my man said nation building starts from the home, not from a church or school or any other place. That's a fact. Yes. We're supposed to take our values, our character, our morals into the church or into schools, you know, but it starts at home, man. You know, and I'm not against schools or churches or religions. Like, I used to speak hard against religions, like, oh, religions are bullshit and blah, blah, blah. But religions do create some sense of, you know, purpose in some people's lives. They're not all like Black Hebrew Israelite. The problem is Black Hebrew Israelite, that shit's not a religion to me. That's just like a damn cult to me. Some shit.
Yo, you know what they told us one time? Yo, he was out in the streets and this cat called it a gutter religion. He said that's a jail religion.
Yeah, it is.
The jail religion, exactly. Jail doctrine. They talk the same. I mean, this is how people talk when they come out of jail. Look how Malcolm X came out of jail. Malcolm X came out of jail and learned that black version of Islam. This is like the black version of Christianity. You know, just like they have the Nation of Islam, they still got the Nation of Islam. But you remember how, you know, I mean, if you think about it, back in the days, that Nation of Islam shit was catching fire, just like the Hebrew Israelite shit. That's what's going to happen with the Hebrew Israelite shit. It's still going to be around. You know, you know, it's probably going to get bigger than Nation of Islam, because now you're appealing to people that want to hear about Jesus and the Bible, which is more than, you know, people don't want to hear about no Allah. People, you know, people in this country don't want to hear about, especially black people, you know. There's a lot of
they want to hear
people
about Jesus.
Yeah. So how do you get them out of the damn
white baby Jesus?
Nah, they want to hear about black Jesus.
They gave him a black baby.
Nah, of course, they want to hear about the Jesus that looks like them.
Yeah, is that right? It's their turn. It's their turn now.
It's gonna be bigger than the Nation of Islam.
But what's gonna happen to them Puerto Ricans if Jesus don't look like them though?
Right.
Yo, Catholicism ain't going nowhere either.
I know, man. That shit got our people locked up, bro.
That's got a stronghold on Hispanics, bro.
Hell yeah, touching boys and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I want to get into the story real quick, all right? Let me see here. All right, so this just says race discrimination is on reason.com, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, reason.com. It says, I despise white people. Lawsuit against OSU can go forward. So this is a university. It says a white administrator is claiming she was fired based on her race and based on her complaints that her department chair said, I despise white people, and various other things. So, you know, she complained that this woman was, you know, saying she despises white people, and she got fired because she complained about that. So this is Mary Fowler, worked for OSU for 30 years and ultimately became Director of Engineering Technical Communications for the Engineering Education Department at OSU College. And it says, at the OSU College of Engineering. In this role, she led a team of lecturers and worked with the EED Career Services Department to help students apply for jobs. David Williams, Dean of the OSU College of Engineering, selected Dr. Monica Cox as the chair of the EED soon after the EED's formation. On January 25, 2016, Dr. Cox and Ms. Farr met to discuss Ms. Farr's technical communications program and team of lecturers Ms. Farr supervised. During the meeting, Ms. Farr alleges that Dr. Cox said, I despise white people multiple times, and discussed barriers and disadvantages that white people had put up against her in her previous life. What the hell does that mean? I mean, this woman, this black woman got ahead. Right? Like, what's she talking about? Maybe she's saying before she got this job, it's like, but you got a job where this person was there for 30 years, and you see black people are getting selected over white people. In many cases, this happens. This is what affirmative action does. It pushes black people to the front, even if you got less experience, even if you got less a less score on your entry exam for a university or some shit, because you gotta have diversity or whatever. You gotta bring in a certain amount of black people. You get in before white people and Asians. And Asians be getting the damn the short end of the stick most of the time, because they be acing these tests, bro. Like, Asians are on another level when it comes to, you know, to education and all of that. You know, that's why they be talking about, oh, the system is racist. It's set up to make white people advance. It's like, but Asians are killing it, bro. Asians are killing it in every faction, from home ownership to damn employment to median age. Like, they be living like old as fuck too. Asians be living to like 100 years old and shit. Like, they're killing it, bro, in everything. So this woman is complaining in her past life that she was treated unfairly, but she got put up to be what was her position? The chair of the EED. You know, and this woman, Mary Ford, the one that's complaining, she was in this shit for 30 years. And this black woman got in ahead of her. This happens so many times. In New York City, the mayor is a black guy now. They elected, what's his name? Something Adam.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. He's some vegan nigga. I know you talking about.
That's a shoot. I think that's a shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna look him up real quick. Mayor of New York. And then now the police chief is a black woman from Queensbridge. They just hired her. You know, like I mean, I'm not trying to downplay anybody's skills or whatever, but in the time that we living in right now, they putting black people ahead. They just giving them stuff just because they're black sometimes. Now, I'm not trying to put any of these people down because I think the woman from Queensbridge, the police chief, she sounds like an excellent, like she's gonna do a good job. You know, they're not playing any games out here. New York City don't mess around. Oh, it's Eric Adams is the name of the mayor. But yeah, man. Let me see if I can find that new police chief though. Let me see if I could just.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
I forget her name, man. New York City. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's a lady, right?
No, this.
It's a black lady.
Yeah, her name is Cashapp Sewell. But yeah, you know, so I mean, we don't gotta read no more of this right here because I think it's pretty much. I mean, we understand what's going on. You know, white people are being hated on, and we see that when we were Hebrew Israelites, man, we were doing that. That shit happens, you know, and and it's just allowed. Like, you know, we get to be out in the street. And we get to be on microphones and speakers, loud systems, and just say all this racist stuff. The ICGJC did a whole damn street speaking in front of a police precinct one time, saying all types of racist shit.
Yeah, I was there.
You can't do that if you're white. You were there.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. You can't do that. You can't do that if you're white, bro. Like, you can't be out here. I'm gotta mute you. You can't be out here as a white supremacist group, man, talking about black people are gonna be enslaved and black people are gonna be this and black people are gonna be that. Yo, you know what would happen to you, man? Like, you get kicked off the streets. That's what happened in Philly when that Patriot March happened or whatever. There's a bunch of white supremacists went out there and try to just do a march. They wasn't saying nothing. They weren't doing no street speaking. They just went and marched, and they got chased off the streets, bro. But shit, man. My man said, if my whole block got on because they black or Hispanic, I wouldn't be mad at all. See, but that's not giving people. You're not rewarding people because of their accomplishments or their skills. You're doing it based off of.
Are they able to do the job? Not just because they black or Hispanic. Can they do the job?
They're not going to do a good job. That's what's happening out here when they let black people into some Ivy League school, into these Ivy League schools. They get bad grades, and now the dropout rate for African Americans in college is crazy high because you putting them in an Ivy League school where they're not really prepared for because they're just black, and then they fail, and then they get discouraged. You know, like, that's not what you're supposed to do. This is the opposite of what you want. Just because they're black, I mean, you wouldn't want to get people to get on. You wouldn't want people to get on just because they're white. So why is it right to do it for black or Hispanic? It's not right to do it for any race, man. Like,
I understand. It's cool that they get the opportunity, but yo, if they can't do the job, bro, they shouldn't be up for it.
Exactly. Yeah. And everybody gets the opportunity. That's what equality is. They don't want equality no more. They want equity, man. They want equity now. You hear what's her name keep saying? I know you heard that before, Sat Turner. You heard about Kamala Harris, man. She's been talking about that equity thing. Now they don't want equality anymore. This is the same thing that we talk about. They don't want equality. They want revenge. They say, oh, we equal. It's like they want revenge, bro. This is what's going on right now. It happens. It's the same thing with feminism. It's like, yo, they don't know what else to fight for now. So it's like, damn, we can't, we already have equality. We need to create a villain. They need to create some enemy now. So it's like,
turn this shit into Czarface.
Yeah, exactly. They want blood, yo.
Yeah, qualifications. That's what it's about. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I I want to see blacks and Hispanics succeed, you know, but them just getting a handout. This is why I don't like a lot of these government handouts and all this shit, because it creates people that don't have education, that don't have any qualifications, man. It creates
You know what it also creates, man? It creates a thing of like entitlement, bro. Like you have to get it because of this and because of that. Nah, bro. If you're not qualified, you don't deserve it, bro.
He says, you think these people want to be equal with you. I think that you don't want to be equal. That's what it sounds like, the way that you talking, and you're projecting your own thoughts onto other people. Of course, you know, didn't we just play a video where white people wouldn't convict a person because he's black? Where were you at, bro? Like, you don't see what's going on out here? White people are licking the boots of black supremacists, bro. White people are out here in the streets licking the boots of black supremacists.
Bro, another thing I want to add real quick. What does it matter if they want to be equal with you or not, bro? I don't give a fuck what anybody wants to be. Let me do what I gotta do. Exactly. I don't need nobody to want to be equal with me. I don't care if they want to.
I don't care what they think. Like, who cares about that, bro? We getting the opportunities out here. We are filling in these positions. There's a mayor in Baltimore. He's like younger than me, bro. I couldn't believe when I saw the mayor of Baltimore. A young black dude with an afro and everything, with a blowout, bro. He's rocking. He did not look like a mayor to me. And I'm not saying because he's black. I'm saying that because he looked young as fuck.
What was that?
He looked like he came off from he came out of like a I don't know, some damn bar or something. He didn't even have a tie on. Like, he looked like he just came from a date. You know, like he looked mad young.
And like mad casual and shit.
Like, he looked fresh, but he just didn't look like professional, like a mayor, you know? And he just looked mad young too. That's another thing. He looked like he was like 25, but he was like 36.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's another thing too. We got to change the way things are looked at too. You see how you said he didn't look like a mayor? Yeah, fuck how he looked like. Can he do the job, bro?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's true for sure. You know, but there's a certain look too that you know, that people have that makes you.
Yo, my man is wilding, son.
No, I'm just laughing because I'm just imagining what you talk about, like a mad casual nigga just chilling. He's the mayor. He's the mayor of the fucking state.
It was mostly, I mean, yeah, and the way he was talking too, he had all these hand gestures, and I was like, "This is the mayor of Baltimore." I was like, "This cat."
He said, "Who voted for this nigga?"
Yo, it was crazy, bro. But you know, like, and I'm seeing the people behind him, and there were people behind him, you know, black people. He had a whole crew of black people, and they were dressed professional. They look older. You know, and like it ain't look like this cat. This cat had a blowout. He just like that's true. I feel you, Brooklyn Outlaw. Like, we need to change that perception, but there's a negative perception on certain ways that people dress. We went over that.
I got you. I definitely understand that. What I'm saying is we need to attack that narrative that it has to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. That's true. It's all about the job that you know. If you could do the job, like you said. That's it. That's all we need.
That's all that matters. You know, I don't care if a nigga look like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, bro.
That dude, like
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Right. And there do be some layers. There do be some layers that look like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. But damn, I'm gonna see if I can find that video, man.
But I'm gonna keep it a bean, though. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm not really feeling that. Just give niggas shit because they black shit, man. I ain't really feeling that.
Yeah, you gotta be qualified, son.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't feeling that they just handing out people shit because they black?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like positions and shit. I ain't feeling that shit. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like it's like that tanning of America thing they talking about. It's like, they just giving niggas positions and shit. I mean, I don't know what people been doing their whole life, but I really think they turning shit upside down, and I don't really think it's meant to be what they saying is for, man. Nothing's gonna change. It's not like the corruption gonna change. You know what I'm saying?
They about to run this country like a black Hebrew Israelite group, bro. Just hand out garments, handing out, you know what I'm saying, jobs.
You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing that's left is for there to be a woman president, and for that to be for that to be a thing, and then there's a freaking rat.
Yo, listen, man, hold on real quick. So this dude on there saying because they black, they're not qualified. That's not what we saying. We saying we want them to get the jobs if they can do the job, not if they black and if they Hispanic. So what if they look like whatever they look like? If they could do the job,
yeah.
But you see that right there, yo. You saying because they black?
Going back to the comment. Yeah. Going back to his original comment. He said, if my whole block got on because they are black or Hispanic, I wouldn't be mad at all. Like, he's taking what he's saying and projecting it onto us. Bro, you're saying. Why would you question it? That's not what we say. You're the one saying that if they get it because they're black or Hispanic. I'm
there
not
goes
saying
that entitlement shit again,
I'm saying
bro.
that's not a qualification. Your race is not a qualification.
There goes that what I was saying earlier about entitlement. Because you're black or Hispanic, you think you deserve it. Nah, bro. You got to be able to do it.
Because sometimes motherfuckers don't got reading comprehension, or they don't know how to fucking comprehend what somebody's saying, because we didn't say nothing about because they're black. It's about being qualified. But at the same time though, it's about not just giving people positions just because they're black. You should be qualified. It don't matter if you black, just be qualified. But if you're just giving people positions because they black, you know what I'm saying? That's what you said.
Stupid?
I mean, he's projecting what he's believing.
I said, did you just call something stupid?
What's stupid? What I say? I ain't what I say.
Nah, because you were saying they don't have reading comprehension. They don't understand you. I'm like, dude, did you just call them stupid?
Yeah. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Are you saying that that because he's black? We didn't say that.
Right.
Didn't say that. Man. Like,
but that's an example of why you can't just have anybody do anything, because you got some motherfuckers that don't got no damn comprehension skills.
It's perfect.
Typical black Hebrew Israelite shit,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's the perfect example right here of how they take your words. People take your words and just completely flip it around on you. Like, bro, you are the one saying that people should get jobs because they're black or Hispanic. You said that. And what we are saying is that it's not about race. It's about being qualified. That's what should come first. Why are you saying that blacks or Hispanics are qualified? Where do you get that from? Like, frustrated, man. Like, if we don't want to just give handouts to blacks and Hispanics, that means that, you think they can't do it? It's because you're not supposed to just get a handout, man. That's like giving a damn child the job of a mayor or something like that. It's like, bro, somebody that doesn't have skills, you just want to give them, a job. It's like, are they qualified for that job? That's what we want to know. Like, your race shouldn't determine whether you get a job or not. Like, isn't that what you hate about racism? Like, like you talk about white people, they don't want us to be equal. Well, then doesn't that suck? Like, isn't that a negative thing? It's like, come on, man.
It's like,
oh my God.
It's
Why
like
would
you put
question
in
if they can do the job? First of all, what job are you talking about in the first place? We're talking about a hypothetical job. Like some jobs do need to be. You need to have qualifications. You want to be like a coder. You can't just give up. Are you black? Okay, you got the job. No, we need to know what qualifications. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's
look,
like saying
put it like
that's
this.
like saying that you're gonna just pick. Saying that you're just gonna pick a wife just because she's black and you don't know anything about her. You don't know what her history is. You don't know if she's crazy. You haven't met her really. You haven't like met her parents. You just say, "Oh, you black? Well, then you're gonna be my wife. I'm gonna impregnate you." That's what you're saying, bro. It's like you gotta find out if somebody's qualified first, man. That's the first thing, not your race.
It's
Like
it's like saying Denzel,
bro.
Denzel Washington, right? Because you black, you go play for the Lakers because you black.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
He can't play ball, bro.
That shit crazy.
Exactly. I mean, I wouldn't mind if you come on the live because I mean, typing stuff out, I know it can sometimes people can get the wrong impression, but we're here talking, and never did we say that because people are black or Hispanic, they are not qualified. I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're Asian, bro. Yeah, man. And you could come on and I mean, we just having a conversation, bro. But it's like what's happening in Baltimore, man. Baltimore, 41% of Baltimore City students are failing right now. You know why that is? It's because they've gotten handouts. That's what's happening. They gotten fucking allowed to just graduate and go on to the next level and grade level, just because they don't want their schools. I mean, I'm not saying just because they're black. That whole city's pretty much black. The mayor, the police chief, the commission, all these people are black in Baltimore, bro. They're letting these kids just pass through the next grade level.
Yeah, they do that.
Probably because they don't want their school to show that they have negative results. That's probably one of the reasons. I'm also guessing that part of the reason is because they're black. Because a lot of these kids are in high school and they have like a 3rd grade reading level or a 4th grade reading level in Baltimore. Baltimore's horrible. And that's further perpetuates this poverty in the black community. I'm gonna play a video about that, but yeah, I mean that's I don't know if y'all want to add on to that. But,
Is definitely introvert.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's I'm gonna play that in Baltimore, what's going on, because it's a sad thing, man. And I know a lot of people from Baltimore. I know a lot of people from Baltimore up in what you call it, that was in the ICGJC. I know a lot of people from Baltimore that was up in that cult, that left the cult and all that, and they started getting all that BLM shit. Some that dumbass BLM shit, and it's like, well, what do you got to say about your city? It's like your city is black. There's no systemic racism there. What's systemic? If anything is systemic, everybody's black up in Baltimore, bro. Like everybody in power. Let me play this video though, man. I'm gonna mute y'all. I'm gonna mute myself. And
yeah.
Let me see. Oh, what he said. Schools before taught vocational skills in high school. They don't in the cities. Why would they do that? That's true, bro. That's actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because when I was talking to Brooklyn Outlaw, when I posted a video about a mass shooting in a convenience store in Texas, it was a 14-year-old. He technically, if 4 people get shot, it's a mass shooting. But so he shot, this 14-year-old shot 4 people. He was black. And I don't know who the victims were. They probably were black or Hispanic. I know the convenience store owner was Hispanic. This 14-year-old shot, he killed 3 teens between the ages of 14 and 16, and he injured a 4th. And on the comment section, Brooklyn Outlaw comes and says, "What's the solution?" And that's what I've been wanting to do another video on. That's what I wanted to do my next video on. I'm gonna edit something together, maybe. I don't even know. But that's a great question, man. That's gonna take hours to talk about. I think one of the solutions is more vocational schools, more vocational skills, because that's what men excel in, anyways. Black women are doing great in schools. Like, black women are very educated right now. They're one of the most educated groups out there. Black women, they're passing shit. Women have a different nature than men. Women like to deal more with people, and they get into certain nursing schools, because women are like, women dominate the nursing industry. Women like
Yeah,
men
they're
like to
nurturers,
deal
bro.
with things.
They're nurturers.
They work with people good. Men don't work with people that good like women. We work with things good. We like to be engineers.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
He said the reason they do that is because,
yo, son, you wrapping Christmas gifts, bro?
Yeah, bro.
My bad, bro. No, I was opening a bag of chips. My bad, bro.
God damn.
You
sound like you wrapping Christmas gifts, bro.
Actually, if you're not talking, if you're gonna talk, yeah. But he said the reason they do that is because they not making it easy for you scrap. I don't know what you talk. I mean, I don't know exactly what you're talking about with they, and they do that because they, I don't know. We talking about white people doing it to black people? I mean, there's different stories. They are making it easy for black people. Yeah, they. We just spoke about many different situations like affirmative action, and different things that, like Goldman Sachs right now. Goldman Sachs is giving out billions of dollars. Let me look that up real quick. To black women over 10 years.
Hey, yo, San Miguel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to be out, son.
All right, bro. I appreciate you. Peace out.
Yo, peace, man. Peace to both of y'all, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, yo, peace out. But yeah, here's one story right here. For Nicholas Gonzalez, where Goldman Sachs. I mean, I don't know what you mean by they not making it easier. 1 million black women, Goldman Sachs. See, they got a program where they're going to invest $10 billion in direct investment capital in partnership with black women-led organizations. Let me see if I can zoom in here. So you have to be, what's that license that you have to get, Turner? What's that? You have to get a license to run a business. What is
LLC or something?
LLC. Yeah, LLC. There you go. So Goldman Sachs is investing no matter what your credit score is. Now that we know that black men, black women, Hispanics, we have horrible credit compared to white people. That's a fact. That's why we get denied for loans more. It's not because of systemic racism and all that bullshit. We have bad credit scores largely in our community. And this is the reason why that, we get turned down and all this shit. And people say, oh, there's a racial bias in banking. And no, man, it's that we have bad credit scores. These banks don't want to lend out money to people that can't pay back. They want to make money. You don't think that they want to make money and lend out money to people that can pay them back? But if you can't pay them back, they're not going to lend it out to you. So what they're doing to offset this, what they're trying to do to make it easier for black people, is that no matter what your credit score is, they're going to keep a fixed interest rate, a very low interest rate, on a loan that they're going to give black women to start businesses. They're going to give up to $10 billion. It says, in partnership with black women-led organizations and other partners, our new investment initiative, 1 million black women, will commit $10 billion in direct investment capital and $100 million in philanthropic support to address the dual disproportionate gender and racial biases that black women have faced for generations, which have only been exacerbated by the pandemic. 1 million black women will comprise investments focused on key moments in black women's lives from early childhood through retirement. These investments areas include healthcare, education, houses, and small businesses, all aimed at narrowing opportunity gaps and positively impacting the lives of at least 1 million black women. Goldman Sachs, baby. That's what Goldman Sachs is doing. And it's a fixed interest rate. It's a low-ass interest rate that white people don't even get.
Damn.
So yeah, I mean, this is not just a handout. Damn, bro. Okay. Yeah, this is not just a handout. I mean, it is kind of, but they got to pay it back regardless. But like I said, I'm not talking about a handout. I'm talking about teach people to fish, not just handing out fish. Yeah, man, that's what I want too, brother. That's what I want to. I would love to be taught to fish. But these are women that want to create businesses that already know how to fish. They already have their things set up. They have the LLC. They work in education. They work in that. So they know that already. Now there are schools that teach people how to fish and all of that. But I was gonna play this video real quick about Baltimore. Kind of want to still play it because it starts at home, like how Mega Darkness said. He said it starts at home. Forget these schools. Forget all of that. What's going on in the households? We can't rely on the government. We can't rely on these handouts. We can't rely on these teachers to teach us everything, even though they should be doing their jobs. Okay, but damn, what's the parents doing at home? Let me play this real quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah,
you
I
got
know.
anything to say, Mark? Yeah, what you gonna say?
I mean, no, man. I'm just like, yo, I see what you're saying, man. And I already wrote about it.
Yeah.
ERApublication.org. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. Yeah. Go on the brother's website, man. You got books galore out here. You said that shit is flying off the racks too. So that's good, man. It's selling.
Yeah, man. Damn, Sam, yo, my phone dying. Damn.
Yeah, but you want to come back on? I'm gonna play this joint real quick, or maybe we come. I'll get you on another day if you want.
Yeah, probably, yeah, man. But yeah, man.
No doubt. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, bro.
Right.
I appreciate you coming on. If you want to depart, that's all good. I'm gonna just play this video for a few minutes, and I want to talk about this. What Nicholas Gonzalez is talking about is important. So I want to get on this real quick. So yeah.
All right, cool. Hopefully I jump back on. I'm gonna try to check my phone. All right, bro.
All right.
Real crisis, a crisis that needs outside of the box thinking. That's horrible. That is terrible.
WBAL radio talk show host Clarence Mitchell and Baltimore County Delegate Nino Mangione are reacting to a Project Baltimore investigation that found in the first 3 quarters of this school year, 41% of all Baltimore City high school students earned below a 1.0 grade point average. That's less than a D average.
What are you doing to prepare them for life? You're not. We have an obligation to prepare and protect these students to give them the best chance in the future. And when there's not even outrage amongst their own leaders, how can you expect there to ever be change?
This is a horrible story, man, because Baltimore is, what's the population of Black people in Baltimore? It's like, what, 70%? It's like, man, the majority of these students are Black. Let me see what it says. Percentage of Black people in Baltimore. 62% of people in Baltimore are Black. That's crazy. 31% is white. Oh, shit. So this is mostly Black, man. And this is Baltimore City we're talking about too. So yeah, let me go back. I wanted to find another video here. Yeah, this is the one right here.
A very strange day is coming.
They put a lot of money into these schools, so it's not that. Man, we had a guy who calls himself the Comforter and didn't have the qualifications of a leader. He was also a high school dropout, which is exactly why qualifications play an important part. Hell yeah, I agree. So yeah, let's play this joint. Let me mute myself here.
of what's going on in Baltimore in terms of their failing school system.
Student performance.
Baltimore has learned nearly half of in Baltimore City this year earned a grade point average below a 1.
They take.
When Giovanni Patterson ran for Baltimore City Council president last year,
Yet, despite the amount of money they get, we don't see much change.
he ran on a platform that included accountability and education.
Our schools outspend 97% of other major school districts.
And when Project Baltimore showed him how Baltimore City students have been doing this year,
this is terrible.
Here is how he reacted.
This is just further perpetuating the cycle of poverty, blight, despair.
This chart was assembled by Baltimore City Schools and obtained by Project Baltimore. It shows the average GPA for every high school grade in the city, freshman through senior. In the first 3 quarters of this past school year, according to the chart, 41% of all Baltimore City high school students earned below a 1.0 grade point average. In other words, nearly half of the roughly 20,600 public high school students in Baltimore earned less than a D average.
It's heartbreaking. If almost half of our kids are failing, what options do they have after high school? This is really disheartening. It's sad to see this, man.
Yeah, man. So this channel, by the way, because I could not find this report anywhere on YouTube besides Black Conservatives, which was the first channel I was on. That was Anthony Brian Logan. And this guy's channel is called the Black Conservative Perspective. See, they don't want to talk about this stuff in other circles, these liberals and all this stuff. They don't want to talk about this stuff. He said, Nicholas Gonzalez, bro, I was an A student in middle school and I applied for a specialized high school in NYC. The entrance exam could have been Chinese because everything in it I was never taught in school. Yeah, man, that's probably why you probably got an A, because you were probably given some I don't know, but it depends. If you're not ready to take an entry exam in high school, it's probably because they didn't prepare you good in middle school. You know, that you was an A student because it was probably too easy. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know exactly the details behind this, but I remember when I grew up in New York City. Every year at the end of the year, they had a citywide test. I don't know if they still do that, but they had the citywide exams. When I got out of elementary school, I actually got accepted into a middle school called Louis Armstrong Middle School. It's a middle school that I think one of the only middle schools that you have to get accepted into in New York City. I mean, there's probably more than that. I never heard of another one besides Louis Armstrong Middle School in Corona. But you know, but yeah, I get what you're saying, man, that they probably not preparing you good. But I mean, I got accepted to the school. I was actually prepared pretty good. I was really good at math, and I got like a 92 in my citywide test in math, which was the highest I've ever gotten. I got that in 5th grade. And I got accepted right into Louis Armstrong Middle School. Now in high school, in middle school, I started slacking a little bit, and then high school, forget it, I fell off. You know, and I don't know if that's because of the school system. I don't want to blame it on that. I would take more responsibility myself, and I really didn't have parents at home like that. I had my grandmother. You know, that's it. Just that's who raised me. So, I mean, all of that is really important. Who's in the household? Who's teaching you what? You know, I don't know what school you said you went to. NYC. Yeah, you know, my bad. Yeah, you said NYC. So, yeah, man. When I was trying to get into high school, I didn't get accepted to any high school except for my zone school. You know, my grades weren't that great. I was like an average student in middle school. So I was a better student in like elementary school, and then I slipped, but I don't blame that on the school. Louis Armstrong was actually a great school. You know, I fell off myself, but why aren't schools teaching the same curriculum? Are we not smart enough? I mean, what do you mean I mean, the school I went to in New York City was a mixed school. You know, my middle school. You know, so different schools teach different things, I guess. You know, also depending on which neighborhood you live in, he's going to have more taxpayer money because if you live in a rich neighborhood, people pay more taxes. The rich pay more taxes than the poor. So that money, there's more money available in those neighborhoods for public things like public schools and different things like that. So that's probably one of the reasons there, you know. But they created this No Child Left Behind Act from the 90s, which has changed it to something else today. Actually, I kind of want to look into that. Yeah, this was back in 2001 when it was created. They created something else before that in the 1960s. So I don't know if y'all remember this No Child Left Behind Act, you know, where they started spreading more money into, you know, public schools of all different places. So this is to offset that disparity of tax money. When you got more tax money coming into better schools, it's because the area has more taxpayers, people that pay higher taxes. So if you don't pay, you know, if you got a crappy job, you pay less taxes than somebody that's an engineer, you know, or a coding specialist or something like that. But yeah, there's No Child Left Behind Act. I want to read about that. I was just reading about this. So this is a great, man, it's like these topics just be coming up. That's good. This is why I'm glad I read this stuff, because this is part of the problems. We need to understand why is it that we're behind? You know, people don't understand this taxpayer stuff. I had to teach one of my friends that. He was saying the same thing. He's like, bro, there's no money coming in over here. There's no money coming in. Okay, it's more important. Okay, so it's more about money than actual educated people. I mean, yeah, if there's more money in one particular school, then that means that they're going to have people that are more qualified, because people that are more qualified, teachers that are more qualified, they can have a higher pay rate. They request more money. People that don't have, you know, teachers that don't have a great education or basic education, because you have different teachers at different levels. So you might not have as great teachers in places where they're not getting paid that much. That's pretty much what it is, bro. It's just natural. This is a natural occurrence. This is not really, it's by design. This is how taxes are displayed. It's economics, like my brother said. And you don't see a problem with that? I mean, this is why we talking about this right here. No Child Left Behind. Yeah, there is a problem. There's natural things that need to be offset. That's what happens when there's something natural called Matthew's Law. The rich get richer, the poor get poorer. That's natural. That happens naturally because when people make more money, naturally they're gonna protect their money and they're gonna, you know, have more money to make more money. You need money to make money. You ever heard that? So naturally, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. So there's systems in place in this country to offset that, and we go into that. It is a cycle too. It keeps happening over and over. But so this is the No Child Left Behind Act. It was an act of Congress that reauthorized the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. It included Title I provisions applying to disadvantaged students. It supported standard-based education reform based on the premise that setting high standards and establishing measurable goals could improve individual outcomes in education. The act requires states to develop assessments in basic skills. To receive federal school funding, states had to give these assessments to all students at select grade levels. The act did not assert a national achievement standard. Each state developed its own standards. So that was one of the issues that some people had with it, because they left it up to the states. But I think that's the best way to do it, because in this country, different states have different laws, and you can always move to a different state. That's one of the great things about this country. So I mean, there could be something wrong with whatever problems. I mean, I think you're talking about different areas have higher taxpayers. you know, that go towards public things. What I mean, so this is equality. That's what equality is called. Now, what you're talking about is what you were speaking against before. Handout. Didn't you say you don't want handouts? Where's that at? Yeah, you said I'm not talking about handouts, bro. I'm talking. Yeah, so I mean, what do you want then? Now, do you want the richer areas that pay more taxes to take some of that money from that area and give it to the poorer areas that don't pay taxes like them? So that is a handout. So I mean, are you for it? Are you against it? Like, I'm for some of this help. I'm for it. I'm not completely against some of this help, but behind that, we need to also make sure that everybody's qualified and has the skills. We shouldn't just be getting handouts where we lower the standard for certain people, you know, or certain schools, just because, oh, they don't do that great in this school. So let's lower the standard. And now they're all passing. Now that we're lowering the standards, now these kids are not going to be as smart as kids were in the past. You know what I mean? So educating people for the sake of educating so they can get jobs and pay taxes. Yes. Okay, so now you're talking. Yes, we can offset these things. And now maybe we can make it equal. But things are never going to be equal is what I'm starting to realize. We can have equal opportunity. So you have the opportunity to be equal. But there's just going to be some people that get left behind, or there's just going to be some people that are not as bright. Not everybody is going to be the same. Everybody's different, man. That's just how it is. And it's not based on race. It's not based on none of that stuff. Sometimes it's based on your upbringing, you know. Sometimes it's just based on, I don't know, you know, but that's just how it is. So, you know, it just so happens that, you know, different races have different cultures that they integrate, you know, into their society. And as long as African Americans, Hispanics, and anybody else has a negative culture intertwined and involved in their society, there's going to be negative outcomes. I was talking about Asians earlier. Asians have a culture, a work ethic in their culture, strong work ethic, and studying. They study. They did tests. They did a study on different races and how long they take into studying and doing their homework and all that stuff. And Asians take way more time to do that. They spend more time studying than other races. White people, black people, Hispanics. White people were under the Asians, and then blacks and Hispanics were under white people. So this is just based off of a study that they did off of a group of people, or a selected group, and that's what they found amongst Asians. Asians take more time doing studying things and all of that. Brooklyn Outlaw is back. Look good, bro.
I had to go take my medicine, bro.
Yeah, we reading about this.
Say it again.
And how much? I see. Damn, son. I said I see. I've been wanting to. I think.
Yo, you're breaking up bad, bro. I can't hear nothing you saying. You sound like a bad echo, man.
You said something?
Yeah, it was sounding like a bad echo. I couldn't hear nothing you said.
Oh, okay. My bad. But yeah, I'm gonna read this real quick. This is a No Child Left Behind Act. So it says the act did not assert a national achievement standard. Each state developed its own standard. Annual academic progress, report cards, and teacher qualifications, as well as significant changes in funding. So they changed a lot of these things. There's references here that you can read, and it'll get more into that funding and all of that. But that's the problem here, is that this is not so much, oh, it's the white man wants to do this and destroy us and blah, blah, blah. The thing is, man, is that you have different people in different tax brackets. Different areas have higher tax brackets. So naturally, those areas have more money to give out to their public resources, to their public departments like the police department, the schools, the parks. That's why the parks look nicer in certain areas. People like to say, oh, they always clean up the white people area. They have more money in those areas to do different things, man. We don't have a lot of money in these areas, man. You could go to the hood in Baltimore, West Baltimore, I think, where Freddie Gray was from, and it's like that's an area that people don't pay taxes. But you have a lot of people that earn low income, a lot of people that live off government assistance. So there's not a lot of public funds and tax money to go. The No Child Left Behind Act was trying to make equal. This is another form of equity against, which means Democrats and Republicans was for that. But it says while the bill faced challenges from both Democrats and Republicans, it passed in both chambers of the court by 15. So much. So have just explain that Nicholas has been so this can happen. School.
You sound real bad, son.
I mean,
oh, San Miguel. Yo, Miguel. Yeah, where you at?
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of technical issues going on. But I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you now.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It's like I look at my computer.
You just went out again.
On Wi-Fi, look at it. I look at the YouTube. Damn, that's crazy. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, man, because this thing is horrible, bro. This is not good.
Yeah, it's like you're going in and out. It'd be good for a little while, but then it gets like I don't know what you're saying for a minute.
Damn. All right, bro. Well, I'm gonna call it a night, man. I appreciate Sat Turner and Brooklyn Outlaw.
No doubt.
I'll holler at you. All right, yo.